Hello, it is Andrew Liveguth here, and I'm in Poland right now. I just got here last night from Ukraine. Um, I'm heading home. Tomorrow's my last day here in Poland, Ukraine. I was here just over a month. Wasn't sure what I was going to do when I came over here. Actually, I was in the Marine Corps, thought I could fight, but I knew I wasn't going to just because of my injuries and mental issues, PTSD and such. So I brought over magic stuff. So I turned my motivation into making people laugh. So that's what I was doing in Poland for the first 2 weeks, and other stuff too, multitasking. And then I finally went into Ukraine, spent 2 weeks over there. That changed daily. My goals, humanitarian goals there changed so much. I went from entertaining kids in orphanages, and just that turned into me volunteering with local programs, all that kind of stuff. And then I got sponsors online, and I started buying all these supplies and food, just stoves, anything that can make people in Ukraine that are suffering better. And I'm very grateful that I did this. Like I said, it almost seemed like it was a lot longer. You know what I mean? But it's only been a month, but it's a lot. I did a lot, and thank you for all the sponsors that helped. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to come back again if I can afford it. Right now I'm broke. I'm heading home broke, so I'm proud of it though. I did a lot, so I calculated probably about 15,000 smiles I put on people's faces. That's how many magic tricks I did. Probably 20,000 smiles, but I did a lot. You know what I mean? Then just plus I'm continuing to sponsor a church shelter that's going into Lviv in Ukraine every week or so to help out, provide missions food and everything else while they're over there as well. So it's pretty cool. A lot happened in a month, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to do this, and the sponsors that helped me out and all that stuff. So, he says you got to stick up. In Ukraine they're fighting our war too. This is a worldwide war, so we need to work on this right now and take care of this. There's people that are starving in Ukraine. I witnessed it firsthand, destroyed all around Lviv. I didn't go to the east. That's where all the fighting is and stuff. I mainly stayed in where the capital was, and eastern. I'm in Lviv. So my goal was humanitarian. So, and I did a lot of driving back and forth. I did Poland back. I did a couple of those. I might do that if I do go back. I'll probably do that. It doesn't involve as much money, so I can stay longer. Right now, since I'm broke, I can't stay. I got to go home. I got to pay my bills, my mortgage. I didn't pay my mortgage. I just got a lot to do. So, what else? I can talk for hours, but the biggest thing is these people in Ukraine are just like you or me. They just live in a society that's in a war zone. The areas I went in that surrounded Kyiv, totally destroyed. The people still living there. I mean, they can't afford to go to another country or like Poland or other places to stay. They got to stay and survive. And I remember giving a lady a can of corn and noodles. She was crying out of happiness, and it bothered me a lot because that was the last we had in the van. So when I'm driving away, and there's people that need food, and we're kind of like trying to rush away because we don't have any more food, so we're rushing. So you need to keep supporting. Just because you don't see it on TV and it's all it. In certain areas, there's a lot of people starving. So you need to support all these organizations online. Support my shelter. I'm gonna create a link when I go home that supports this shelter, and it's a motivation to help this church in Lviv. So it's very important that you do not forget. You know what I mean? Every day just gets worse and worse and worse. So, but you just need to keep supporting in one way or another. That includes to the troops that are coming over from your own country. I've seen troops that are heading home because they're broke. So, and they don't need much. Just send them a couple, $100 a week or something like that. You know what I mean? But they came over here on last minute like I did, knowing you're not gonna be able to afford it. I'm only here a month because I got sponsors. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I wouldn't be here this long. So, and like I says, like what's behind me, I'm in Warsaw, Poland now, and the entire world wants peace. So, in Ukraine, you're strong, man. You're strong, and we got your back. Thank you. Bye bye.